Welcome back to another episode of Bourbon Buddies. Today, got a little battle on our hands. What do we got, buddy?
Buddy, we got two hitters here. We're going to see who wins. Jameson, proper 12.
We know there was some trash talk. There was some trash talking coming from this camp.
Woo!
This camp. So
Lots of trash talk.
there for a while there was some trash talk. I have never had. You have never had.
Never, never, never.
It's been quite some time since I've had.
Like dinosaur millions of years ago time.
Okay. Very good. Both within $2 of each other. So this is like very neck and neck. It's close. It's a close fight.
It is a close fight. And they're both, what, around that $30 range? $25, $30 range, whatever you want to call it?
I think this one was $29, and this one was $31.
Oh,
So within $2.
they're in the same weight class here,
Same
buddy.
weight class. We're dealing with the same thing.
They're both Irish whiskeys.
Yes.
They're both whiskeys that are a blend of malt and grain.
Okay.
And they're both 80 proof.
This is a close fight.
My mind is about to explode.
This is exciting. So we have blind pours here.
Yes.
I poured for him. He poured for me. We don't know what each other, or I don't know what I have, which one's which. You don't know.
Nope.
We're going to just go in. We're going to taste outside in, inside out, left to right. How you want to do it?
We could do maybe outside in. Want to go outside in?
Let's nose both. Wow. Two completely different noses. This is getting difficult
It's a little
now.
different. I need to warm this up. It might be a little cold in here, buddy.
It's a little nippy here in the lab.
What do you got in the outside, buddy?
This has a lot sweeter of a nose
on your outside.
on my outside.
And how about your
This one
inside?
has more of like a sour apple nose. I'm getting a lot of like sour apple, almost like that. It's reminding me of the sour apple Jolly Rancher candy. This one has a much sweeter, almost like a little honeysuckle and maybe a little berry note kind of laying under there.
The inside has it's more boozy. It's got more that ethanol kind of this like harshness. The grain's a little bit more prominent.
We don't know if the insides are the same because I poured yours when you weren't here. You poured
We have
mine.
no idea.
We have no idea.
Now my outside, honestly, is kind of lining up with your outside. It's sweet. It's kind of like a little bit buttery.
Yes.
You get this like kind of lemon note in there with the like an apple, like red delicious apples.
We're assuming that our insides are the same. I don't know.
Are we all the same on the inside?
I think so, buddy. See, what I think this is turning into by accident
Yeah.
is we're trying to figure out which one is which.
Let's push that out. Which nose right now are you feeling like is in the lead?
This one.
Outside? Let me see if I agree with you.
All right.
I'm gonna say I like my outside nose better.
I'm saying I like that as well.
So this is winning for me. The outside's the first round, and you have the outside first round.
Okay.
So outside.
So, gonna put our lips on it?
We're gonna put our lips on it.
All right, outside.
Outside.
Cheers.
Cheers.
buddy. Sweet, a little spice. Decent finish.
It's sweet, easy going.
Yep.
Little teeny metallic tinge on the end.
Yeah, you and I might be drinking the same thing here, buddy. Guess there's a 50-50 chance. All right, I'm going for the other one.
All right. Cheers on this one.
Cheers, buddy.
Inside now.
Ooh.
Oh, I don't know about that one.
Really?
Oh,
This might be one of the only times we don't agree, buddy. I think that's actually pretty good.
maybe we're not.
Maybe we're not drinking.
Maybe we're
the
not
same
drinking
thing
the
now.
same one.
Oh God,
It was aggressive for me.
it's a little more aggressive, but
Thinner on the palate. Finish died really fast, and it's really metallic-y. Like it's leaving me with like a lot of metallic notes. Let me see if a second sip will take that away.
could be the clash of the two, buddy.
The Clash. It's a good band too.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Second sip was a little bit better. Getting a teeny sweetness in there.
I'm getting a little apple. It's sweet. Not quite as much spice.
It's lighter.
But now I'm getting kind of like a little bit more of a hug on it though.
Yeah, it's definitely, I feel the alcohol more on that.
Yep.
Rather than this was just kind of like, oh.
A little smoother, a little creamier, a little butterier. Yep. Jesus. Must be cold in here.
Didn't want to go out your mouth. You know what I'm going to have to do? I'm going to have to take a sip of water.
All right.
Always hydrate, folks. Hydrate. Always hydrate when you're drinking
Back
whiskey.
at you. So what I'm doing is, this is just moonshine to cleanse the palate. Now,
I know your tricks, buddy. Yeah, the color's all identical. Like I can't tell the difference.
yeah,
in
they're
the color.
really close.
Let me go back to this. I'm gonna go inside first, then outside. That's almost like vodka. You know how like you ever sip on like a vodka, just like real quick sip on it?
No, yeah, I'm not a vodka drinker.
So that has like this burn to it on the palate and the finish on this one. That's kind of it's off-putting for me. I don't know if I can get by it. Here's the thing though, I kind of like some of the notes before that.
All right, I'm gonna pick my winner. I'm starting to notice more difference in between them, and there's things I like about both. But I'm gonna say, man, if I have to pick, it's pretty tough.
I think I know, and I have my reasons.
Go ahead, buddy. Lay it on me. Which is your winner?
I'm going to say outside is my winner.
Yeah.
They are very similar, I have to admit. This kind of showcases a lot more grainy notes, and it's like when I smell it's grainy. For me, I get a little grassiness, which isn't... I actually like some grassiness. The palate is where that kind of loses for me, because the palate, it's got too much alcohol, boozy, burn kind of like thing going on, where the outside, it's a little bit smoother, a little bit more buttery, and it's got a little bit more sweetness to it.
This one to me is a little bit more rounded, a little softer, a little sweeter,
yeah,
a little bit more mellow and smooth. This one, for me, is pretty good on the initial palate. I get more of that, a little bit more hard candy, like green apple, almost a little grapey kind of.
I can see the grapiness. It's like
in
a
there.
grape must.
But afterwards, I get a warmth that rises up, and then it starts to get spicy, and almost reminds me of like the spice of cinnamon chewing gum. And it almost like this burn kind of creeps up, and it's not a hug burn; it's like a cinnamon snappy burn. But I'm gonna have to say that's probably my winner.
It's the outside.
Yep.
So
I'm gonna tell you what you were drinking.
I'm gonna tell you what you were drinking.
Okay. I know what you were drinking. You chose the Jameson, buddy.
Buddy? Wow. You chose Proper 12.
Did I really? Yeah. Which is so weird, because I felt everything you were describing is what I was picking up. You gotta check your notes, buddy.
Yeah. Yeah. Because I did Proper 12 had the shield, because I figured because of the symbol.
That's exactly what I thought.
You did the same thing?
Yeah, I did exact same thing. I thought the symbol and the letters with Jameson.
You picked Proper 12 and I picked Jameson.
Which happens to be the bottle that I brought.
What?
And that's the bottle you brought. So how did that happen? I'm really surprised, actually. As soon as I smelled that, I thought of that's Jameson. Wow. So I was completely backwards.
This is the craziness about doing stuff blind.
I am pleasantly surprised. It's not like the greatest Irish whiskey I've ever had. I've had some phenomenal ones. My hat's off to him. Conor McGregor for coming out with that, putting the time in, and bringing it in at a, you know, I can respect what he's doing at the price point.
It's so crazy that we were literally drinking, we thought we were drinking
the same thing, and we weren't.
weren't.
And you were noticing things in that I wasn't.
All right, guys, we're back. We just took a real quick break to clean out the glasses and do a re-pour without the blind happening, so we know exactly which one is which. And we're doing this because we want to make sure we had the right whiskey, so we didn't mess this up.
Right. So we're doing it. This is scientific now. We have a control. Control. We're science. This is all for science.
Wow, we had a little bit of philosophy and science.
We do it all here, Bourbon Buddies. Jameson on the outside.
Right.
Proper number 12 on the inside. Let's nose it up. Let's make sure we
were correct. Yep. On the outside, it's more apple, kind of an apple-ish, buttery kind of lemon cake kind of thing going on. And then on the inside, I smell more of the grain, and I get more of grape notes that you were talking about. It's starting to open up a little bit, though. Now it's starting to change.
It is morphing, so now it's... Now I'm thoroughly confused, buddy. Good God, man. So you're saying the inside's proper 12, yes? God. We gotta get our shit together. Wheels are falling off the cart, and we haven't really had anything to drink, so there's no excuses.
So I get alcohol on that finish with the proper 12. Nail polish remover for me. Yeah, the Jameson's just... I get more appley notes on the Jameson, and more buttery kind of biscuit notes.
See, I get more of that spice rising up on the Jameson. I'm actually liking the proper 12 better for my palate.
Yeah, so we were correct. When we do a review, you know, we agree with a lot of things, but then we can also disagree.
We can still be friends.
But it just shows like how different palates can be. Like,
yeah, I was surprised just because of the negative things I have heard. People kind of being hard on it, and that could be maybe people don't like him, so they were ripping on it. That happens.
And he's a celebrity doing another whiskey.
I think he was smart putting it out at a price point that most people can buy.
Yeah.
The average person's going to buy. I think that was smart. And I know you're not digging it, but then that's why you have that. That's why we have different things.
It's not that I'm not digging it. It's just compared to this, I have to pick a winner, and I'm feeling this more. This is very similar to... I mean, it's very similar because it's triple distilled, right? So that's where that whole Irish softness and floral kind of notes come in.
Yeah.
And it's also 80 proof, right?
I'm glad you suggested we did it blind.
Yep.
And we gave it a real chance that it deserves.
A real assessment. And I love that we both did two different on that, because now it just goes to show you that don't listen to... Here's the thing, is that a lot of people on YouTube, or a lot of people on different websites, and a lot of people on
whiskey magazines,
or whatever. Those are their opinions, right? So they have their own palates, just like we have our own palates. The same thing in the wine world. You have to know who's writing that review, because and you have to know their palate. In wine, you take the really big names. I'm not going to name names, but you take the really big names. If they just give a 93-point score, it doesn't mean that you're going to like that.
And there's nothing wrong with you saying, no, I didn't really care for it. We've done that plenty of times. And there's that element of marketing that wants to make you feel like you're wrong, they're right. And that's just ridiculous. You like what you like.
Exactly.
And that's what's important. And you...
Classic case right here.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know?
I mean, yeah, and we're splitting hairs. I mean, I'd be happy with either of them. This was a tough battle.
This was like literally neck and neck, and then we thought we had the same.
We were like,
whiskey,
that's what I'm getting, and it's like two
nope.
complete. But it's interesting that two people can pick up two different things. So
and the power of suggestion.
And the power of suggestion.
As we were trying to think of the word,
could not think of that word. Try to pull yourself away and be honest with yourself, and that's what matters. From the Bourbon Buddies, we're having fun. We appreciate you guys tuning in. If you enjoyed this, check us out. Hit the subscribe button. We got more stuff coming your way, so we thank you. From the Bourbon Buddies, cheers.
Cheers.